So, we are going to read Wings of Fire Talons of Power. There's a prologue in this book. And showing you all the different types of dragons in this book. So, it just, it just tells you all the different types of dragons. And there is a prologue. There's a prologue. There's a prologue right here. So I'm going to be reading this book from page 1, which is pretty far. Right. Chapter 1. The nightmare rose out of the mountain. Vast and glittering. Turtle had never seen a dragon so large. He'd never seen eyes so sharp. He instantly knew. He knew instantly that this dragon could and would happily kill him in a heartbeat. Terror pounded through him like waves in a storm, building higher and higher. I need to hide. He desperately wanted to disappear.
Good. It failed.
I got a chicken nugget. Sorry, my phone fell over. Where was I? I forgot where it was. I know I was on page 1, but I don't know where on page 1. Wait, he desperately wanted to disappear, to vanish into the dark sky, as if he had never been there. He wished he could melt away like a camouflaged rain wing. Why did I ever let anyone notice me? I'd be safe if I'd stayed boring and forgettable. This is what happens when someone sees you, and soon everyone will see you. And one day, that everyone will include a dragon who wants to kill you. He couldn't have explained how he was so sure. Darkstalker was smiling at the dragonettes below him. In fact, he looked absolutely delighted, not particularly murderous. And yet, as his eyes darted past Turtle thought he saw a flash of hatred there, deep and fierce. For some reason, this legendary dragon, the most powerful Nightwing who'd ever lived, loathed Turtle with all his heart. Turtle was sure of it. He is going to kill me the first chance he gets. This wasn't how he expected his story to end. Turtle had always loved stories. He loved histories and ominous tales and stories of war, of sky-faring pirates or enchanted treasure, of scavengers who could speak the language of dragons, of lost tribes in faraway land. But his favorite stories were about heroes, especially the ones in the scrolls his mother wrote. Since she was so busy with running the kingdom, running her scrolls, and protecting her heroes, Queen Coral didn't have much time or interest to spare for any of her 32 sons. Reading her stories was as close to Turtle as ever could get to her. He loved scrolls about brave dragons who saved the day and stopped the forces of evil. One of his favorites was about a dragon named Indigo, who'd rescued the entire tribe from a deranged killer. Another stared an insignificant gardener named Droplet, who discovered a secret invasion of mudwings and fought them off before they found the hidden palaces. Right. The more Turtle read these stories, the more he imagined a story of his own. A story where Turtle was a hero. A story where Turtle battled squadrons of skywings and storms of sandwings all on his own. A story where Turtle stood at the gates of the palace and swung his spear in ferocious arcs, stabbing their enemies as strong as a whale, while his older brothers and the rest of the tribe cowered inside. A story that ended with his parents cheering and hugging him. And his mother would write a scroll that was all about him. The turtle, the strong and mighty. Turtle, a tale of a hero heroically doing hero-type things. How Turtle saved the entire kingdom with his awesomeness. Sometimes when Turtle had a moment alone, or when he wasn't paying attention in class, he would secretly write pieces of this story on scraps of slate he kept hidden in his room. He dreamed that one day he'd have a whole manuscript to show to his mother, and then she might say, "Oh, son, I know one of my daughters will run the kingdom eventually, but you are the true heir I've been waiting for, the next writer in the family. A hero or a writer or both. Why not? That would be Turtle's palace in the world." But then, two sons disguised in a confusing shape. His chance came. One of his opportunities to save the day and be a hero in his parents' eyes, but he didn't even know it until it was over and he had failed. Right? That was 3 pages. There's 3 pages of it, and we'll keep on reading this book. All right, bye guys. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Please subscribe. Just you can only you don't even have to hit the notification bell. Just subscribe. All right. Bye. See you next time. See you next time.